Hi, in this video we are going to see how to fix dates which are in the wrong format. Say for example these dates here. If I use the shortcut Ctrl+Shift# to change them to the date format, imagine what could happen. Either these dates could be interpreted as 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th of Jan, or they would be seen as 1st of October, November, December, and then 1st of 13th month and 1st of 14th month. Since these last 2 days do not exist, I will not get a proper date format. Let me try. Ctrl+Shift#. Now you see the first 3 dates converted themselves correctly, but the last 2 did not. Now this could be because my system date format simply reads all the date as DMY, date, month, year format. Suppose you get this data from a client or you are getting this data from a system, and the system exports everything in mmddyy format, that is the month, date and year, whereas your system is in day, month, year. So basically the data extracted and your system format do not match with each other. Then you will end up with a scenario like this. In this case, what you would simply want to do is you would want to swap the formats, meaning you would want this to be changed to 10 being shifted at the beginning. So essentially the date and month should be changing their positions. Now this is really very easy to do. Let me show you how. I would select the whole column. I would go to Data tab, Text to Columns. It does not matter whether you select delimited or not. I'll just go next. I'll uncheck all the delimiters. Next. Generally people tend to split their data into 3 columns and then combine it. That is really not needed. We are on the last step here and we are just going to change the column data format from general to date. And this drop down here is asking you how should Excel read the date. So I'm going to say Excel should be reading this date as month, date and year. So I would want Excel to interpret all the ones as month and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 as the date. Finish. You see the dates have swapped correctly. I'll now use the shortcut and they are correctly interpreted. Now this was one scenario. Now imagine if you had these dates but instead they are not next to each other. They are presented like this. So all the wrong formats are somewhere in between. So what I can do is I can also sort the whole thing. And then if I need, I can only fix these 2 dates. Sometimes it so happens that your dates are a mix of 2 formats. Some are correct as DMY and the others are showing as MDY. So you can use a simple sorting from the Data tab. This sort, I had actually triggered it using a shortcut. So that would have been Alt-A, S-A. I just sorted it in ascending order so that I can get all the types of dates together and then I can work on those. So it's entirely up to you. You have to first decide whether your date is column is in month, date, year or DMY format and accordingly use the option within the text to columns last step. That will fix your date related format issues. Thank you for watching.